You are not called a leader simply because you occupy a position of power, or you hold a title, or that you control a territory. You are called a leader simply because of your ability to influence. Yes, I said you are called a leader because of your ability to influence. I realized that there are 3 different ways in which leaders influence people, influence things, influence territory. The first way leaders influence is through inspiration. Inspiration is simply when you do things that people feel attracted and are willing to join you in doing that thing, or to support you in doing that thing, without any form of bias or sentiment. That is inspiration. And the second aspect or way in which leaders influence people is manipulation. You can make people be interested in what you are doing through manipulation. How do you manipulate? When you present people with something that will entice them to follow you. Not because they are willing, but because of what you are giving them. Meaning that you put a bait in a hook and throw it at them so that you fish them out. That is manipulation. Then the third way in which leaders influence is through imposition. Imposition simply means you compel people by fire, by force, to follow you. Not because they want to, not because they have anything to gain, not because they feel attracted, but because they have no choice. That is another aspect of influence. So, I am saying this because it is important for leaders to understand that in everything they do, they influence people. And because of the influence, people will one way or the other be affected by your decisions, by your behavior, by your conduct, your expression, your speech. So it is important that leaders understand how their approach in leadership or approach of followership is. Because every leader comes from a community, and every community has families, and every family has individuals. As such, it is important you start your leadership from self. And if you are able to understand how to guide yourself, how to conduct your affairs, how to do things in such a way that you can control yourself, then the kind of control you subject yourself into will determine the way you also want to subject others when they follow you. And that is the reason why I'm bringing this to your notice, so that you will check yourself and see, this person that is following me, is he following me because he feels inspired, or because I manipulate the person, or because he has no option? I force the person, I impose it on that person to follow me. Every one of us has area of influence, has cycle of influence. But ultimately, are you influencing people by inspiration, or by manipulation, or by imposition? Ask yourself.